Hello everyone and welcome back to Global Spec Racing. We're here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia in Spain for the F230 division round 2. We had a very exciting weekend last time out where of course DPT Paul and Cameron took wins respectively in the sprint and the feature. Joining me is the guy who took you through all the action last week, Lojovic09. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing really well, thank you. And yeah, let's hope this week my audio was better than it was last week, eh?
Anyway, let's get going for one shot then, because 5 seconds remaining now.
Yep. We will.
Let's get going then.
We'll see.
See who gets those all-important 4 points.
Yep.
Here we go then. So, Sam then is currently leading the way as we now plunge down in towards turn 1. Into the turn 1 and 2. JB then looks like he's got good straight line speed into turn 1 then. It's JS who's actually leading. No, is then back to JB.
Yep.
So we can see a lot of
there's a lot of switching.
Yep. So, but Jamie then continues to lead it because a little bit wide, which could allow Term, who as we know, as he has dominated qualifying so far. So he's, yep, and there we go again. Term then now leading with a very good line there, down in towards turn 5, with Jamie Hill and Pluto. Now Cameron just behind, and then DPT Paul. Now into turn 7 and 8 they go. Term then still leading the way. Cameron has gone out, but it's still Term leading the way ahead of Paul now. So the two qualifying maestros are still there as they now head in towards turn 10. But Term has still got it. Can he make it 3 out of 3 in GSR F2 so far? Joseph's now out. Into the final 6 they come now. All Term has got to do is just get this hooked up, and it will be a hat trick. Be a hat trick of pole positions.
Oh yeah!
Around the final corner comes Term.
He's gonna be on pole. Term's gonna get the 4 points.
It's 3 out of 3 for Term by 1.4 seconds.
Wow! What a qualifier!
Oh my god!
Wow! What a qualifier! 1.4 seconds, ripping up the opponents again in qualifying. He'll start from 10th in the sprint, but what a qualifying!
He has not just got pole, he has destroyed the field with that lap.
Wow!
You know, but yeah, 1.385 seconds to get those 4 pole points ahead of DPT Paul and Pluto. Of course, this will be the grid for the feature. Of course, their top 10 will be reversed for the sprint. So then we've got Raptor in 5th, Mac in 6th, 7th is Alicia, 8th is Sam, 9th is Aaron, 10th is Chungus, 11th is JS, 12th is Walker Sam, 13th is Josh, and 14th is Stephen. But it will be Chungus Goat. It will be a HWA 1-2 for the sprint, for the starting grid, and we'll have Term all the way down in 10th. But of course, we have seen what you can do in especially on Sunday.
Yeah,
so we'll have to see then.
On Sunday, you've got Paul still starts ahead of Cameron. So would that lead to more points in the sprint race? We'll have to see. Depends what happens into the first corner.
Yeah, indeed we will have to see, because right now it is DPT Paul leading the championship on 33 points ahead of Cameron on 27. Of course, he got those 27 points from getting maximum points in the feature race last time out. He drove a very good drive to hold off Blue Goggy and Paul himself, but of course Paul has shown the consistency is key with first and second respectively in those races. Here we go then, HWA 1-2 as we now
it was a good
go away.
You can't admit Jamie Hale did give Paul a good chance, but a good fight in that sprint race last time. But yeah, we'll have to see, because this title battle, I can tell, will go down to the final race in Bahrain.
However, seeing Term's pace, I know that's only over 1 lap, but it is mind-boggling.
It is.
So I don't know. He could run away with the feature if he he manages to get it on. If he manages to get it off pole.
He's-
Oh, that's Alicia and Matt
yeah,
could crash into each other.
Obviously last week, in the feature, Term actually binned it into turn 1. My reaction was a little bit over the top because it was only the formation lap, so no damage, but you know.
Yeah. Right now it's a bit like Noah's Ark because we've got the 2 HWAs, then the 2 Uni Virtuosis, then, well, Matt kind of breaks that up, and then we've got the 2 Sharoos of I think is that, yeah, it is Sharoos, of Raptor and Jamie Hale. Then we've got the, no, it's Pluto in the Sharoo, I think.
Yep, that's Pluto. And then it's Paul.
That one then. Oh, sorry, ART, yeah. 2 ARTs, and then Pluto in the Sharoo, and then we've got DPT Paul in the Dams, and then Term in the Prema.
What happened
then
back there?
JS.
I swear someone was just like brake checked or something.
Don't know. Alright then, here we go then. Ready for the sprint.
Yep.
Still crucial in the championship because right now, if they were to stay as they were standing, actually Cameron had a horrible qualifying, so he will want to make sure he goes for it in the race. But here we go then. Chungus lining up on pole with his teammate Aaron Ocon alongside him and Sam the Nick just behind. Let's go then. Here we go then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in Barcelona. It's lights out and away we go. It's a fantastic start for Aaron. He could potentially get his teammate going down towards turn 1. I think he has. I think that's a brilliant start from Raptor then. He's got both the Virtuosis already.
Clean
and Raptor then tries to dive
that's
in.
a dive!
Oh, Alicio. He also gets on the grass a little bit. The 2 HWAs going side by side.
Side by side.
Oh, Aaron gets all out of shape. Meanwhile,
All out
Cameron's
of
in a little
shape
bit of
there.
trouble, as is Vapor JS in the background.
DPT Paul gained
Meanwhile-
3 places off the start, so a bit more.
No surprise there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going
And
side by side.
Cameron stays dead last though. I wonder what happened on the first lap because he's 3 seconds behind Vapor.
Pluto trying to get through on Jamie Hale. No, sorry, that's not Pluto. Bloody, what's
Yellow
happening?
flag
Sam the
detected.
Nick is
What's
Jamie
happening
Hale and
there?
Sam the Nick are going side by side.
Oh,
Someone on the grass. I don't know who
everyone's
that was.
everywhere. Yo,
Oh,
that's a send.
That's
That's a
Walker
send.
Sam going up the inside of the Carlin.
Oh,
there's
DPT
3
Paul,
wide
that-
going
whoa,
to turn 11.
DPT Paul's got front wing damage.
He's lost his entire front wing actually, as he's trying to defend from Jamie Hale coming into the final sector, but he's not quite able to do so. But look at the lead Chungus has got on the off the first lap, 2 seconds
Wow.
ahead of his teammate. Mac then is very, very wide as here comes Raptor in the ART. He's now going to go for it as his turn. Then we knew he'd be quick. Raptor then, does he get through on Matt then going down to turn 1? Here goes Pluto then
Paul
trying to make it
carries
3
on with a
wide.
broken front wing.
That's interesting.
It is.
I mean, fair enough to him, as Pluto is now trying to get Raptor as well. Of course, Pluto's dominated the ARL/SRS one, and he's through on Raptor as well. So Pluto already up into P3, and Mac is also through in the high tech as he now goes round the outside, and he's now got it. And who's that in the background? I think Paul then. Paul and JS going side by side. I don't know why Paul's still going, got to be honest. But he's Raptor's spun off. Raptor has spun off, and he is down into P13.
Oh.
Down towards the back of the grid. That now means Pluto's
Right to the
free, not
back.
quite,
Oh.
because
Oh,
he literally
DPT Paul is out of
pulled
the race.
out.
He's pulled out.
The championship leader
He's
is in
pulled
the
out.
barriers. Oh, Raptor tries on the inside of Josh, and he's now got him. Paul is going to be. Why has he left? He's still got the feature. Okay then.
This
So
is
Chungus go with a 5-second lead going off lap 2 as it goes Pluto now. And Pluto now gets through an Aaron Ocon.
With the most...
Not quite. Yep. Jesus. Term tries up the inside as well. Oh, Mac. Four-way battle.
Oh!
Aaron forced to go off.
And he's gone from 3rd down to 5th. Loads
As
of
here comes
places
Term.
lost.
Trying to go up the inside. Pluto and Term from 8th and 10th on the grid respectively. Already up into 2nd and 4th. As here comes Term then. Did he try it up the inside? No, not quite.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Mac then goes up, gets a bit squirrely. As Term now gets through finally.
Into 3rd, here we go.
Mac.
Term's looking really quick. Like last week when he had both poles in a hat-trick, but it was like a brace. Last week he wasn't as far away. He's looking deadly quick. Whatever happens.
Yeah. Matt goes wide now, which could allow Aaron. Oh, Matt goes really, really wide. But Aaron does not quite get through. As we now come on to lap 4. As Chungus Go is still leading by a sizable margin ahead of Pluto and Term. Of course, Pluto and Term will now want to chase down the Brits at the front. Meanwhile, Mac and Aaron, I completely forgot the rest of the thing, gotta be honest. There's so much going on.
Sam goes wide, which lets Cameron go
gets through now.
Would that make him go into the provisional lead of the championship as Alicio is out of the race?
Oh dear, he is spun in a very odd place. Wow, that is... Okay, that's quite... Yep, there we go. It's a safety car now.
Oh,
that
wow. What happened?
Chungus is going to be furious because his 8-second lead has now been wiped out.
8.3 lead. That is ridiculous. Chungus Go has deserved every single second of that lead. He dominated. And yeah, I think it would be very cruel if he goes anywhere near losing this race, because it would be very cruel.
Still though, Pluto, and Term, they are titans of F2 in league racing. So I would not be surprised if Chungus has a very hard time defending this. They've almost got to do it like Term did to Alicio, except actually be successful this time rather than. All right, so safety car is at turn 3, so. They're now going to be bunching up.
Tell you what.
Surprised for the Term. I thought he was going to come in, but no, he does not. I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Do you think anyone will pull the trigger? You think?
I don't know, because 8 laps on a set of softs is going to be hard to do.
But
Very funny, right? Oh man. I just realised what I did there. Right, okay. So, alright then. Okay. So Josh does.
Penalty. There we go. He pulls the trigger, but his race has been ruined due to that penalty, which he can't serve, so he'll have to serve that off after the race. We'll see if he goes onto the softs. We'll see if he goes... we'll see, because when I was racing on Sunday, the softs wore out in like 5 laps. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
The wear on them is unreal. So
he's got to do 9 laps on those tyres, so that's going to be a big ask.
9 laps on very worn tyres in the end. And he goes a bit wide there. Doesn't go too wide.
Well, you got to save tyres for the feature as well, because feature is 19 laps around here, so it's still a long way. It's not, of course, not quite as long as Austria was, but Austria's a much shorter lap. Meanwhile, so it's not really much to talk about really, because championship leader DPT Paul is
Yep, we can talk about positions gained. So that would go to 10.
Yeah. Cameron also is. Cameron and Pluto are very close behind on 6 respectively, and then 4 for Vapor JS. Considering he's got COVID, he's doing very well at the moment. Aaron has Sam the Nick has lost the most with 8. He started in 3rd, but of course that was because of reverse grid.
Yep.
So it's produced an interesting race so far.
Sam's into the pits.
Reverse grid. Oh yes, he's also going. The Walker Sam, yeah. Yes, he's going for that as well. So the 2 Carlins are. Oh, Josh is going to come in again.
Oh wow. Nah, that'll be to serve the penalty.
Oh wait, Walker Sam's going with another set of hards.
Is he going on to another set of hards? Wow.
That was a very long pit stop.
Oh, and now it's a double stack. Nah, wow. Josh's race has been absolutely ruined by this.
Yeah.
He's got to serve a penalty, and now he'll be miles behind, and this race has been ruined by a penalty that it wasn't really his fault for if he goes like 2 miles per hour over the dial, but we'll see what goes on. Still should have like.
Oh, Sam has spun.
Oh, has he?
Coming out of the pits.
Oh wow.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Race just gets bad to worse for the Carlins.
Yeah.
Safety car's obviously not going to be in this lap. Hopefully, it'll be in the next one. So we'll still have just under half the race to go. Oh, okay, right, yeah, you have to get back in. Jesus.
What's
Oh
happened?
dear. Terms left.
Oh. I think
There we
it
go.
might be connection.
Yeah, could you get him back in then?
Also. I don't. I'll wait there. I'll try.
God, I have a lot of guys from QBR in my bloody thing. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go. You got it. Okay.
Oh, Josh is out.
Oh, what's happened? Oh, Jamie Hale has had contact with JS. So that is.
Oh dear.
They both have 5-second penalties. We'll see.
And Jess has got wing damage.
Oh yeah. So it looks like Jamie Hale had maybe brake checked Vapor JS.
I don't know. Oh, Jess getting a bit squirrely there. It's
Yeah,
going to help
and
Cameron because he's now going to be up 2 more places.
Joshua Stephen is out of the race.
Yeah, I mentioned that. So, all right. So fingers crossed we'll be at the end of this lap. It just gets worse. Okay, what has happened to Jamie Hale then? He's now off in the gravel.
Jamie Hale is that?
Yeah, he's now off into the gravel. All right, safety car's in.
That's his racing bin maybe because of the 5-second penalty.
So really, it'll now be Chungus versus Pluto versus Term to, I presume, to decide the winner of this race.
This is gonna be a 3-way battle.
Yeah. Well, Term, as we know, he is warp speed quick. So, all right. So here we go then. Chungus getting ready to light up the rear tyres and get going then. This car now pulls into the pits.
Will he go for the clever option, or will he go straight? He goes straight away. I was just about to say go for the speedy option. He gets the jump. He starts weaving on the straight. Pluto does gain a bit more time, and yeah, caught them napping a bit there.
Term is weaving a lot as well, but he's still staying with them as Pluto Chungus leads from Pluto. Then Term, Mac, Aaron, JS, Cameron, Raptor, Jamie and Sam as we now go in towards turn 4. Does anyone try and move? Term is getting close to the back of Pluto as Cameron now finally gets past JS. This is all helping Cameron in the championship. He will now have a further 4 points to his name which is actually still not enough to beat Paul. He'd only be on 31. So, surprisingly, out of all of this, Paul would still be leading the championship, which is surprising. I think, if I'm correct, because I don't think Chungus is close enough, and neither is Pluto. Now through turn 9 they go.
I think Chungus's main priority is to let Term and Pluto fight, and then he can get away, and then they're out of his DRS, so then he can run away with it.
Yeah. Oh, Pluto's a bit wide. Term is all over the back of him as Sam now goes off into the gravel.
Yeah, that's race over for him, surely that means.
Yeah. 5 laps to go then. Chungus is being hunted down by Pluto. Term's been hunted down by Term. This is going to be exciting.
He goes for the weave. He gets in the slipstream. He's still there.
Jamie Hale and the 2 ARTs going side by side. Going down to turn 1. And Jamie gets through on his teammate. So it's obvious now which of the guys are the ones who are actually quick. Because, well, of course, excluding Chungus. Because he only qualified in P10. And he's leading this race. So clearly then he was hiding some of his turn. It's a really good exit on Pluto. Round the outside he goes.
Is he gonna?
No, not quite.
Isn't gonna go for the aggressive way. He's gonna...
JS gets squeezed out by Jamie.
I'll keep on board with Term, which is all over the back of Pluto now. And I think he might go side by side down the back straight. Will he go for the dive? Yes, he does. Term and
Pluto's going to get the better exit.
And he gets it.
But Term is through.
Term gets it and he's through. Term gets that position which he fought for, and we'll see what happens now, because this is gonna, if Chungus if Chungus makes...
Pluto gets a big slide off the exit.
If Chungus makes one mistake here, this could be costly for his win.
Yeah. At this rate though, if Term, you know, keeps it together, is 48 out of 48 really such a bad call? Because I don't know. Because, well, he's got to get faster lap in both races. He's got to win both races, and he's got to get pole position. He's already got one of them. Actually, no, he's already got 2 of them because he's already got the fastest lap as well. So Term is rapid.
Yeah, he is rapid.
He is now going to go for Chungus, but Chungus I don't think will be as easy to pass as Pluto was.
Yeah, Chungus will try everything. Chungus will try and get him out the DRS, but as they go up, he goes wide. He goes a little bit deep there, and he gets Term will get DRS on the back straight.
Gonna have it.
This could be a bit easy for Chungus to defend, which he does defend, but down that back straight it's going to be a whole new challenge.
Yeah, it's going to be close as we now got 2 for the lead. Term started P10, of course. He could potentially win this sprint race if he keeps his nose clean, and if he gets past Chungus, goes very wide into the final chicane. And Term then gets a great exit coming.
Chungus is feeling
coming out of the final corner. Here he comes.
Here he comes, weaving
with the DRS now.
DRS.
Fastest lap. Here comes Term.
He will fly past.
And Term is now through up into the lead, and surely where he will stay, because there is no one who can get anywhere close to his pace. Right now, as Term is now up into the lead, and he's got the fastest lap, and he's got pole position as well. So for the feature, this is mind-blowing stuff.
I can tell you, right? If we at the start of this race, Chungus had Chungus did have some pace, but will he save that and leave it until the last lap, or will he go for it? And will he go for the straight fight? As he gets DRS on this back straight, he goes a bit wide, but he
don't get a good exit though.
Yeah, he'll still stay where he is, but he gets a bit closer. And that's the main priority at the moment for Chungus.
But Terms' traction zones, though, are amazing. Because look how much time he gains 3/10 in that corner alone.
But
I don't know how he's doing this.
Chungus manages to get back at him. It's somehow, it's unreal how he's getting back at Term. Considering that the pace he's showing this weekend,
Yeah.
it is
6/10
unreal.
quicker
And
than his fastest lap.
there's no
This
way
is...
no one is catching
Cameron's now
Term.
got past Mac. I've just noticed that. Cameron now has, I think, 8 points. I don't know how the point system works really in the sprints, but I think Cameron has now got 8 points, which would now put him up into the championship lead unless Term has anything to say about it, which he might do. JS is now out. He is retired at the final corner, but we're not going to get a safety car now because we are 1.5 laps from the end of the sprint. But Term has done a fabulous job, and this is surely just a taster of what we're going to get in the feature. Because,
Absolutely.
well, Term, he is, you know, he started from 10th on the grid. It didn't even matter. It didn't even matter where he started because he is up at the lead. He has got the fastest lap. This is looking like domination from Term. As long as he can keep it together in the feature. Chungus did try his best. Pluto tried his best. But if Term could just hold on for one more lap, he will be the sprint race winner. It'll be our third different winner of the season, actually.
Yep.
We've had Paul, Cameron, and presumably now
like
Term. But Chungus is still staying with him.
He will get the Oristang back straight.
But I don't think he's going to quite be close enough to the back of the Prema to stop Term from taking this victory. Clearly his switch to QBR has definitely helped him. And this is showing us why. But Chungus, he is still there, only just. But Pluto, he's just fallen off the pace. He just does not have the pace. Which I am very, very surprised at, considering he is a, you know, he's, well, an F2 champion. Oh, Raptors now in the wall, which are now allows Jamie Hale.
So what will happen is Cameron will take the lead of the championship. He'll get 8 points if he finishes 4th.
I don't know, because, you know, Term's got 19 points so far. I'll have a look. But here he goes then in towards the final sector comes Term. He's on another purple lap. he is absolutely destroying things right now.
Yeah.
As here he comes then now in towards turn 12. Comes the Prema. He started from 10th. He absolutely destroyed qualifying. But starting 10th clearly does not matter. This does not matter for the Prema driver. Round in the final corner he comes out. It's been a fabulous drive from Term, and he is going to take the win of the Spanish sprint. Across the line he comes with the fastest lap as well. Chungus then takes second.
Cameron spun!
Oh, I do not believe it.
Corner. You cannot believe it! Cameron has spun, and Ocon...
It's going to be a run.
Oh!
It's going to be a run to the line.
Side by side to the finish! And
Cameron's just going to get it.
Oh! I was on board with the wrong, is it Prima? I'm pretty... Yeah, wrong Prima reason. I thought, Term was Cameron. I didn't see the arrows, but he spun into the final corner, and that means that he'll be level on points with DPT Paul.
As will Term. Term's also level on points with him.
Wow.
No, wait, no, he's not. Term actually takes the lead of the championship now with 35.
Wow.
So there you go. So he's got 21 out of 21 so far. This has been, you know, he has absolutely destroyed the field in the sprint. I don't know, could this be a non-dunk in the feature? But this time, of course, he does have pole position. So could he maybe do what Alessio failed to do, but only in the second race?
Wow.
Of the... Yep, so for the weekend, that is 21 out of 21 so far for QBR 20 Term, and Chungus will be in second with Pluto in third. And then, of course, we'll go all the way down to 8th, which is Jamie Hale.
21 out of 21. 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 21
that's that's our championship. That's our championship for this weekend so far. With Term, yeah, as I said, leading the way with 21 out of 21. Again, now our championship leader. And of course, Cameron and DPT Paul are tied on points in second. So again, Paul has got a lot of ground to make up if he wants to take back a championship lead. But Term is looking absolutely unstoppable at the moment.
He's gonna. Well, I don't. In last week's feature race, I think he spun out and crashed. So he got unfortunate last week. He had the pace last week. I can admit that. Oh, it looks a bit over.
Wait, is that? I
thought it was rain. Yeah. I thought it was rain too.
Yeah. So as of now, you have. Hang on. Term on 35, Cameron and Paul both on 33, and Chungus on 32.
Wow. This is a close. Wow.
Yeah.
This is a 4-man. This is 4 men looking.
I know.
For it. Jesus. We can see mixed choice in tyres. We can see softs, hards. So in front of our screen, so we can see what happens.
Term's gone for the hards.
Term's on hards. Then we've got Paul in second.
Oh wait, no, he's not. Wait, is he? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, actually. He's on hards. Yeah, this race is going to be a good one. I can tell. I can already tell.
I need to try and get Paul back in.
We have.
I don't think he's in.
We have 2 runners left. We have 2 runners that are going for the hard compounder tyre. The rest are going, looking like they're gonna go. Oh, and Vapor has been disqualified from the formation.
Oh wait, I think Paul's back in now. Thank God.
Yeah, I think he is.
So. Oh wait, hang on. Is he? Because I don't know if his car's. I think his car's ghosting. I don't know. I really don't know right now.
I think if they go close, then they. Oh yeah. They're all ghosting.
Paul is ghosting. I have invited him back in, but again. So Term then has decided to go for the alternate strat, as has Pluto. The rest of them are going for the conventional strat in this 19-lap feature race. We now get ready then.
And this race, we already could see from race 1. Not many people can see that, but from race 1 you can already see that there's gonna be a good title fight. How close the field is unstoppable for me. It's just unreal.
Except Term.
Oh yeah. Term's on the moon.
Yeah. Term is on Mars as far as we know. So.
Yeah.
Paul had a really good qualifying, but he's not gonna. But he hasn't joined back for some reason. I don't know why. Because he raged off the sprint race, and maybe he's just forgotten there was a feature. So, which is actually probably more important, to be honest. But here we go then. Turn then this time on pole position. It will be ahead of DPT Paul, but it will legitimately be Pluto in P3.
Yep. Paul will fall all the way down to the bottom of the field. Cameron obviously doesn't need to qualify in positions, considering that where he finished last race. Neither does Term. Term could start from 20th, or that's not even a place on this grid.
Alright then.
But anyway.
When are we going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for the Spanish feature? It's lights out and away we go. And it's a great start with DPT Paul, but of course he is in AI, so we would expect Term, but they're going 4 wide, going down towards turn 1. Pluto then. Sorry, no, that's Jamie Hale who's going to be going into the lead in turn 1 with 3 wide into turn 1. But Jamie Hale from 4th on the grid, he goes into the lead with Pluto and Term going side by side, going down towards turn 4 as we got a few guys going wide. I think it was Chungus in the background as Term is pushing Pluto very hard, going through turn 4 is now Term tries it back up the inside of the Charu driver.
He's wide.
But they're still going to go side by side. I think Term has got that position. Term has got him back, but Jamie Hale had a great start. Of course, he's on the soft, so I would expect that. But again, doesn't take anything away with his Mac. Is now going to try it up the inside. And meanwhile, we got all sorts of carnage with Sam, JS and Sam.
Oh, someone went really wide, went on to run us through. I'm pretty sure that was
Chungus. Chungus from 10th on the grid is now up to 4th.
What a start.
Yeah, I know, he's on the softs though, so he will have the pace advantage against Pluto. That's shown because he is all over the back of him right now.
They will wear really quickly, so we'll see how they go. Will the soft runners wear their tyres, or will they go for maybe the choice of saving?
Chungus is now going to go on Pluto.
Yep, there we go, he's through.
And he now gets through as well. So Chungus now been to P3 from P10 on the grid. So Chungus then is doing dividends right now, but of course his true pace is Jamie Hale, because Jamie, he is the only other guy in the top 3 that is on the soft tyres. Alicia goes up the inside of Raptor, and he now gets that move done. Oh, he pushed him onto the grass, and Raptor, does he try it? Does Alicia let him back through? I don't think so. Sam's now out.
I saw someone spin back there.
I think it was just Sam going off. Meanwhile, Jamie then leads from Term and Chungus. Oh, Term does not get a good exit at all off the back, so he's clearly taking a little bit of time for those tyres to warm up, as Chungus is now all over the back of him. Thanks to the 10 viewers that have joined us so far. As here comes Chungus now. He's going to go for it, I presume, as Cameron and Raptor are going side by side. That's Raptor off into the gravel at turn 12. As Chungus gets a good exit on Term. He's not got DRS this time around, but he will. He's got to use those softs while they're fresh.
Raptor's tyres will be dead now, surely. Gravel
here goes
and
Chungus.
The soft is not a good
Chungus
combo.
to the inside of Term, and Term pretty much lets him through. Oh, he goes a little bit off track.
Provisional championship lead for Chungus Goat.
Yes, actually, now I think about it. Yes, it is so far. But of course, Term will be on the softs at the end of the race, because I bet you anything he is probably trying to go for the 48 out of the 48, and he knows the only way you can do that is to go on softs at the end of the race.
He's good at strategies, I'm not.
Yeah. Chungus now is gaining on Jamie Hale. Through turn 9 they go. Chungus still gets a really good exit, but Term now has DRS. I'm surprised Term is keeping up with drivers on the soft tyres. It just shows just how quick he is. Pluto's a further 1.5 seconds behind. Oh, Term! It's a big slide. Big slide coming through.
Oh, Cameron's round.
Oh dear.
Oh, there's another one.
As is Josh.
Oh, Josh is round. Oh wow, there's a double. There's Cameron and Josh around.
Oh my days. Here comes Chungus then on Jamie. He's going to go for the lead. Started P10 on the grids, and by lap 4 he's already up into the lead.
Oh, and absolutely glides by. Jamie Hale might have led him through to see if he went deep or not, but overall that's a really nice move. And after all, Jamie's wide, but gains a bit of time there.
Yep, so Chungus is now up into the lead. Of course, he's going to be on fresher tyres than Term is for longer, but Term is going to be on the fresh set of softs at the end of the race. So we'll have to see how that fares for him. Chungus is now started to gain. It's looking like, Chungus has got some serious pace on him.
Yep.
Just like he did in the sprint, and he is now using that to his advantage, as he is now going off into the lead. Goes a little bit wide at turn 9, but again, because of regular corner cutting.
I'm pretty sure JS is just. Oh, JS has gone off and down to dead last.
He does.
Oh.
Oh, turns all over the back of Jamie. Jamie goes wide. Goes very wide. Coming into the chicane as he does not get the greatest of exits, but neither does Chungus. Chungus got a very poor exit. As here comes Jamie now.
And Jamie, they're going side by side down the straight. Easy move.
Yes,
and in fact, with that, Term's going to get a really nice launch onto the back of Chungus.
Jamie goes really
Jamie
wide.
goes really wide. And
Chungus now gets through
Chungus
again.
And Vapor JS is out of this race. Obviously, fair play.
Go for it. This is something unique about F2. You don't really get three-way battles in F1. As Term now goes right around the outside like he's not even there.
Yeah, we do not see moves like that.
Term's now throw back up into P2. As he's now going to go for Chungus. It is clear those softs have pretty much gone now, and Term is using that to his full advantage.
Chungus did use his softs to the advantage at the exact time he needed to. All Chungus really needs now is a safety car, and that could do him a favour. Safety car or virtual safety car, it doesn't matter, because as long as he gets something that's slower paced, he can come out with a win today, I think.
He's got a great exit off the...
it goes a bit wide.
Oh, Jamie's in.
I think
Chungus now takes back the fastest lap. So he's now got his skates on. In comes Jamie now. So I'm guessing he's now going to go onto the hards to the end. Yes, he does. So he now completes his mandatory pit stop. As Alicia comes in as well, he gets a 5 second as a result. Now when is Chungus going to come in? And where are all the other soft runners going to come in? Chungus is still setting personal best, so he is clearly not done with these tyres yet. He is still pushing Term hard.
5 laps on the soft, and Term looks like he's struggling more on the hards than Chungus on the soft, which is very strange.
There could be a real possibility here for Chungus if he gets it right.
Well, if this set can last this long, can he extend and then make sure he can maybe go on to another set or so?
He's gaining on Term.
He is?
He's not just keeping with him, he's gaining.
3/10 off that corner.
Oh, that's Josh. Josh has spun it at turn 8.
Chungus.
Doesn't get the greatest of exits off the final corner, but
is still gaining though. He's gaining and then losing, but then he's gaining it back. And is that due to Term getting? Is Term suffering the pressure of if he doesn't get the 48 out of 48?
Paul's AI comes in.
Does he use that as confidence, or will he take that as a loss? But considering
I don't know.
Considering that the pace he's used all weekend, I think he should take this as an absolute win. Honest, he's on Mars this week.
Still, if Chungus can win the feature race, he will take the lead of the championship. So this is going to be very interesting. Is he still up on his personal best?
Last week we had a 3-way fight between it was Jamie, Cameron, and it was 4-way, but then Jamie had to come in because he chose the wets again because I don't know what made him think that, but he did. And then everyone else timed it.
Fastest lap again for Term now takes it back.
Yep.
Just a hundredth of a second between them.
And the fact is, right, if Chungus is still going that quick, considering that Term only
Term
gained
could take those
one.
tyres, yeah.
Term only gained 1/10 that lap, and that was it. So
Oh, that's Josh off again.
what's really good for him? The Garlands have had a shocker this weekend.
Yeah. But again, you know, Chungus, you know, I was not expecting that after qualifying, but you know, he's even Terms seem to be the ones to watch because Pluto is 6 seconds behind.
Cameron
So,
up to P6.
I cannot believe how Terms in the wall.
Wow. That's
Just as I was saying that.
And that Chungus, Sutton just played into Chungus.
Oh, Chungus now!
Oh my God, Chungus! Oh my God! And
Chungus, both of them. I'm in scares.
Oh,
rain! It's rain!
Raining! Oh, what?
That's why.
He's just cut the corner. And it turns
That's why you wanted to stay out.
Josh is coming in. Will he change? No, he's changed onto soft. That's another big loss. It's another massive loss for Josh. But wow,
my God.
As soon as that happened, as soon as I say Chungus, something plays into his hand. The only thing is, if Term never got that damage, then Term would be all over Chungus right
he's
now.
going to change front wing as well. So
Yeah.
he's going to lose a lot of time to, you know, look how much Pluto's gained. And Pluto, I know, is strong in the wet, so...
I still don't think it's time to come in yet.
Regardless of that, Term's keeping up with Chungus. Well, Chungus is on very worn tyres, but still.
Ocon's, Aaron's coming for fresh hard, I don't think. If I were that, even if they were on puncture, I'd probably stay out another lap to see if it got even more wet. To know, there it is.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how long Chungus is going to last him though. Wait, could that be why Term switched on to hards? Because he knew the rain was coming? I don't know. Surely that now means the fast lap for Term is Alicia's now in the wall. Could that be the safety car that Chungus was looking for?
Is it gonna come out?
Stays out. It is now.
Oh,
And he just misses. Wait.
just
No, they did manage to get in.
both in. Oh,
They did manage to get in.
I knew it was
So-
as soon as they come in. This is perfect for Chungus.
Terms on softs. Terms on softs?
Yeah,
What? Wait, Chungus is on softs
Chungus
as well.
is on softs as well. Oh, they've just had a shocker. Oh no.
But Pluto's going to the wets.
He's onto the wet. Oh, Chungus might
Oh,
have just thrown
it's off
away
all over
his
again.
weekend. Oh, Chungus has deserved the win this weekend. And I think Term and Chungus have just given Pluto a free win. And everyone in. Oh my lord.
It's literally Austria but backwards.
Yeah, this is Austria but backwards, and it's not gonna be a 3 to 4 lap dry sprint. It's gonna be a wet sprint for 10 more laps.
Oh my. Okay, so as long as Pluto can keep those tyres in the window, this is surely his race winner. Raptor in second and Jamie Hale in third.
Wow!
And Aaron in fourth.
And considering Jamie had an absolute shocker in the rain last week, he's actually done Cameron. he got really lucky with the timing.
So this could well Pluto won't take the lead of the championship. well he could do, but then again I doubt it because you got Term and Chungus still up there. True they are on the softs, but then again I don't know.
I think Chungus might box this lap to avoid losing more positions.
It might not even get wet enough. That's the thing. We haven't even considered that.
True.
It hasn't.
Oh, someone's wide at
that's
the back.
someone off.
Who was that? I think that was Josh. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was. He's
didn't-
lapped anyway.
He didn't hit the wall. He is lapped though.
Chungus stays out, as just Term thinks about it, but he doesn't come in.
Oh.
Oh, ho, ho.
Lap 9. What a turnaround. Considering this last week's feature was a roller coaster. This week's feature was just overtake. But tell you what, this is open now to anyone who wants to win. They can get it, because it's from 10th to 1st. Anyone can get the win now. The thing is, right, it looks like it's gonna stay dry. Is Pluto thinking too soon? Or will he, when the safety car comes in, will he have played this absolutely perfectly?
The thing is, though, is that you lose what? Like, it's more like 30 to 35 seconds in the pit stops in F2. So, again, I don't know, consider, well, we'll call all the times the same in all our tiers, but still, it's, again, this is interesting stuff, because we've got, you know, we have 2 former GSR champions at the front. Chungus, of course, Tier 2 Season 6 champion, and Pluto Tier 2 Season 1 champion. So we have, no, actually 2 Season 2 Tier 2 champions at the front of the field. So this is going to be interesting. One on the softs, one on the wets. So again, I have no idea, and we've still got another lap of the safety car. It's not looking like it's getting that damp, really.
Well,
I've got to be honest.
If I say so myself. Oh, and speaking about that, I can see a couple more. I can see a bit more rain coming down now. But oh, this is gonna be. Well, we're gonna see who has played this one, and it looks like the surface is getting more wet.
The problem is, either way, Chungus is going to be screwed, because he still has to run on the hards, whereas Term, if he gets this right, he'll run away with this. So...
So could Pluto.
Yeah... I don't know, because, well, Term's task can obviously last to the end. Chungus, as I said, is screwed either way, because he's still got to pit one more time regardless. Term, however, if it does rain harder, Pluto's gonna win. If it doesn't rain harder, Term's gonna win. So,
well, if it rains harder, wouldn't
oh, Raptors.
If it plays into, well, if it rains harder, Pluto could be like, I don't know, nearly 50 seconds up the road. And then it would just be a battle for second, because the championship is now dependent on who gets the strategy right and going into
safety cars in.
Where are we racing
Here we go
next
then.
week?
I don't know. I haven't checked the championship that far.
I will have a look.
So, all right then. So, who is going to get it right then? Will it be Chungus? Will it be Pluto, or will it be Term? Because, you know, we've got 3 different drivers on 3 different strategies. So, again, we'll have to see then. But of course, his lights are flashing because he's on the wets.
Oh,
here we go then.
That's a massive drop. That's a massive drop on the camera. That. Oh.
We'll have to see then. It's looking like the track is moist, but not quite enough for the wet tyres then.
Portugal
Does
next
Chungus
week.
go for it? Here he goes. Here goes Chungus then. Term then has already got past Pluto. But of course, we'll have to see that as Pluto. Oh wait, no, Term I think got an illegal overtake. So Pluto now goes back through. As Chungus then has got a lightning start.
Yeah, Chungus and Chungus.
Oh dear, no, Pluto's off his main contact with Mac.
Oh no, everything's
Pluto is now
happening.
plunging down the order.
I do not think it's time for wets then. It doesn't look like it. doesn't look like Pluto's got the grip. We'll see about Jamie.
I don't think he does.
Jamie doesn't look like he's got the grip either. He looks like he's wrestling it. He looks like he's decreasing in speed actually.
Whoa, Sam's way off. Oh no, that's just lag. Never mind. Oh, the rain is. Pluto's gonna wait for the rain to get harder. Oh dear.
Dive and there's contact there.
I think the rain's coming down harder though, so I think Pluto, although I think he may have waited patiently, maybe not quite time for it yet, but it's super close. I think we're on the cutoff point.
This is like the cusp of make or break.
He's got to make sure though that the gap to Chungus and Term does not get too big though.
And it's actually gaining.
Basically
every single time it's gaining. Term needs to warm his tyres up. I don't think he took advantage of what Chungus. What he didn't pit. What he pitted. What? Like Chungus did pit, but he pitted onto softs.
Yeah.
So he can actually go to the end.
Oh, that's just random. Never mind. So, why are my gaps gone?
So Chungus still can win.
I doubt it, because Term is now all over the back of him. Term is liking these tricky conditions.
Yeah.
The gap to Pluto now is quite big already.
Term was good in the rain last week as well. He was.
Yeah, he was. But again, it's not looking like it's working for Pluto so far. But again, we've got quite a lot of raindrops. I can hardly see what is going on right now. Yes, there's 2.8.
Nose to tail. Dignity Paws AI with Pluto looks like he's well quicker than Pluto.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stopped raining though.
Not stopped raining.
From my voice crack, sorry. It looked from my point of view where it looked like it stopped raining for a second though.
I don't think it has. No.
Oh no, it's not.
No,
No, it's not.
It's just light rain.
Turn
Yeah.
side by side with Chungus, he'll get through.
Oh dear, it's been enabled.
He's still behind the car. He goes for slipstream. He goes for the slipstream. This is it. Chungus is not going to give this up, and he still stays with him. Chungus goes to the inside line to cover him off, and keeps the position. Squirms out.
Term's got him.
Term gets him. Will he go for around the outside? And he has to yield.
Turn through now.
And has to follow Term's pass. But it looks like
if Term continues this way, it will indeed be 48 out of 48. But again, we are gonna have to see, because you know I don't know if it's gonna be raining hard enough, because Pluto is.
Get all squiggly out there. And Chungus will get DRS.
Chungus is back through.
Oh no, he won't.
No, Term's gonna get it.
Term's gonna get it. It was very close on detection, I'll tell you that. And Chungus will get back to on the inside. Yep, that's the way it's gonna go. It's nose to tail. This is the
Chungus, but again, Chungus will get disqualified if he doesn't come in, because he has to use both sets of tyres, and he's only used one so far.
Oh yes,
This is.
Oh yeah, he's got it.
This now means it's effectively Terms' race. If he, but they're now a whopping they're like 6 seconds. He's almost pushed him into the pit wall. He's now going to go for it.
Side down the back straight. Gonna go. He
and Term is now through.
Violently shows. It looks like he's showing his feeling. Like Term feels like from the aggressive cut across, you're not getting any space. Looks like he feels like he should have got that done a while back.
Pluto's not losing as much time now, but again, I don't know. I think the gap might be a bit too big now between him and Term for this to work. That's just
no, it's still 20. It's 21 seconds now. So
still though, that's that's big. And if Term decides to stay out, then which he probably will now, because there's only 3 laps to go, then I think, yeah.
This is Term's race now. Yeah. So it's looking
However,
like,
we saw what happened to him
yeah,
just before the rain came down.
and that was
Gonna have to see.
exactly one drip of rain hits the tyre, and he's in the pit wall. Well, he's in the wall, sorry, and he's now a second off him, and you can just see the rocket-like pace of Term. Looks like he's in a whole different world. Oh, Cameron is up into P3.
Oh, Mac. Sam's gone now, and Cameron's now up into P3. He'll now get those valuable points as well.
And
it's been a good effort from Cameron.
Fighting Term.
What happened there?
What happened? Oh.
Term just lost 2 seconds. Okay.
I think he went wide onto the gravel, maybe? I don't know.
Well, it's been a good race for the 2 primers, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Because Cameron's now, but however, the track does look quite wet now. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
This might just work for Pluto. We'll see who's deciding to box. Joshua will obviously.
Sam and Matt go side by side.
Josh
Max
will
through.
go on. Josh will go on to the wet, but he's got nothing to lose because he's already lost. So yeah.
I think you have to use both compounds in F2.
I
don't know.
It
could be. Chongus could be putting absolute massive a strategy here if he has, but I don't. I think that's the case because, you know, in Formula 1 that's the case. I know that, but oh god.
Oh, this is gonna be a weird one. I don't want to say anything, but do you think we could see late spins?
I don't know. I really don't, because they've got to be careful.
You don't want to touch a curb now. You do. You can see how careful.
You don't want to touch the wrong curb.
Oh,
Cameron!
Yellow flag.
Cameron, just speaking of that.
And that is any chance of him coming back at Term gone out the window.
I'll have a look. Well, Chungus is still staying out there, so I don't know. I don't know. This is very interesting. Because Pluto is now gaining on these guys, but I think it's too little, too late. Term's now left, so I think that could now be Chungus's race if he's got the strategy right. If he hasn't, then that'll be really disappointing for Chungus because he deserves it every little bit of it, but still.
This is going to be hard.
I will invite Term back.
This is the second time Term's left. I think it's connection. Yellow flag in sector 2, I think.
Yeah, Term's now joined.
Term's back. But
look at the conditions now.
Yeah, the distance. Surely it's Chungus's race now. Chungus, you have to say, you're right. Chungus probably deserved.
The wheel spin he got. My God.
Chungus probably deserved the sprint race too, I think. But it was
probably,
just
yeah. I reckon he did.
It was just so close, and this is why this grid is so good because
there we go. Exactly what I said.
And it's too treacherous. Has he just given Term the win?
Oh, he's been cruelly snatched of it. He's by the tyre regulations. So this could now be Term. Surely it's now a 48 out of 48 for Term.
No way!
I cannot believe it.
Or is it a late switch? No, it's not. He's been done by the regulations, and it's a 1-2.
Oh, Term.
It's a 1-2. Does that mean Cameron takes the lead in the championship?
No, Term does.
I do not know.
Because these Term, yeah, he does. So
wow.
So this is going to be something you do not see every day in an F2 championship. Well, if he manages to keep it on the road, this will be maximum points for
in
QBR 20
S2.
term.
This is gonna, and it's a 1-2 for Prima, so they'll take the lead of the constructors too.
Oh, DRS has now been disabled, but it's too late.
Oh, it's
too late for Pluto.
No! And Pluto is now gaining all the time. Paul is still gaining time.
Yeah.
But
here we go then.
Oh, this is so
Sorry,
hard, considering that Pluto was in.
Yeah.
So, like Pluto was in with the chance.
Sorry, Log, but into the final corner comes Term now. This is going to be something you do not see every day. 48 out of 48 for QBR 20 Term here in Spain.
What
maximum
a win.
points. Can you believe it? For Term.
Who would imagine
Pole
that?
position, both fastest laps and both race wins for the Prima driver.
After
Cameron then leads home a Prima 1-2 here at the feature with Mac. No, Chungus gets on the line.
Yes. Okay. Chungus actually deserved to be on the podium. Let's say that, eh? Because he was snatched away by the slightest of regulations. But tell you what, Chungus, as much as you were robbed in this